Hello and welcome to Journey to Becoming, a place where we share, learn, heal, and grow. My name is Trudy, and today, as you've seen in my previous video where I've posed a question to you to say, what are the things that you want people to say about you should you die? And I've asked you to do an introspection, start writing them down. If you're not living in that, you try to be what you want people to say about you when you die. So it got me thinking to say, what will I want people to say about me when I die? I don't know, but what I can tell you is I know what I want people to read, what I've said about myself when I die. And I thought, let me just record this. This one is for the record keeping. More than anything, it's something that I want my kids to see one day when I'm old and 80 and dead, just for them to see. But I know that as I grow, these are going to change, but these are the things that at this moment I want people to know about me. For myself, it's just a love letter to myself to say, you know what, this is what I love about you. These are the things that I feel about myself at this moment. As I age, of course, some are going to change, but these are the things. I'm going to read it because there's no way I can talk through it, but here it goes. Oh girl, you are indeed truly blessed and anointed to be who you are. I love your tenacity, your authenticity. I love your vulnerability to allow people to see the innermost of you, to not be ashamed to let people see your pain and the raw you, the real you, to tell your story without fear of being judged. I love that you always strive for peace and that you live in your truth. You never want to be anyone else. You are the real deal girl. You don't pretend to be someone. You know your imperfection. You don't strive to deal with them, but to live your truth. And girl, oh girl, I love that you wear your heart on your sleeve. I love your empathy. And most of all, I love your love for God. You strive to get closer to God. You are unashamed to talk about your God. I love you for embracing your weakness. I love that you are real and raw. You don't fake. You either love or you don't. There's no in between with you. You are not ashamed to show that you're not perfect. I love how you treat people. I love your ability to engage with anyone at different levels. I love that you love. Girl, you love you some love. I love your continuous evolution because you understand that every day you are becoming. I love your journey that you have embarked in, the journey to become the greater and better version of yourself. I love that you are an affirmer, a celebrator, a helper, and you always want to see people do better. You have a beautiful spirit, your gentleness, you are lovable and approachable. That's me. I love your way of challenging people in conversation. You just don't take what they say. You always challenge when you don't understand. I love your conversation skills. Girl, you can sure hold a conversation with anyone, no matter what class, race, or gender. You have a way of holding a conversation and you're not even ashamed to start a conversation. You are a true conversationalist. You are smart and you are intelligent. You always believe in who you are and you don't ever let the world convince you of who you are, because you know who you are. You are humorous but able to be serious when situations permit. You are a survivor, girl. You are a survivor. You have to make it. You're gonna make it. You are making it. You are unforgettable. You are noticeable. You are a writer. God has given you the ability to just put words into paper and they become magic. Can't wait to see that book. You are embracing your gift and striving to use your gift to fulfill your purpose, and continue doing that until your purpose is fulfilled. I love your dark skin, your smile that is welcoming and able to say to people that my heart is open to talk to you. That's the smile. Your ability to feel or sense things, especially people's emotion, is your gift, your special gift that God has given to you. And I would love to see you using it to the benefit of others. I love that you allow people an opportunity to know you, to know your broken and whole parts. You are unconforming, and hence you are misinterpreted as rebellious, but you're not. You are just a person who can just conform to a whole lot of things. I don't like rules, guys. You know how to be disciplined and committed when you put your heart to it. I love your sensitivity, your strength and your courage. Love your unselfishness and your empathy, even though sometimes people use that to their advantage. You, baby girl, you are perfectly imperfect. I love that you are independent. You have a spirit that radiates. You have a warm spirit that attracts people. You are special in your own way, truly. You have the most inquisitive mind. You question a lot of things because you want to understand. You have the ability to interview people and allow them to tell their story, because you believe that everybody has a chicken story to tell, and you always avoid people that opportunity to tell their story so that you can understand them for who they are and not what they show us. You are a worshiper. You are young, gifted and black. Embrace that, celebrate that. You are an influencer and a sharer. You don't have a selfish bone. You are truly a giver. You give yourself. You give what you have. You give your time. You give. I love that about you. You have a soft heart, but yet you can be as hard as a rock when pushed to your limit. Yeah. You are romantic, and your creativity allows you to thrive as a romantic. You are a well of creative ideas. You have a way of thinking of the most amazing and mind-blowing ideas. I still say you should consider doing something on a creative side that you can easily do your job with so much passion. You are intense and you love very hard, very hard. You are highly sensitive, which is something that people don't know much about you. Your love for talking has helped you to forge relationships that were purposeful in your life. Continue doing that. Continue talking. Continue forming relationship. God is gonna use you through those relationships. And lastly, girl, you rock. You freaking amazing. I love you truly. Love truly. So that is the love letter to myself. Me feeling myself, me loving myself. Yourself. You don't need to wait for people to tell you how amazing you are. I challenge you now to write yourself a love letter to say, what is it that you love about yourself? I love me some me. I have a lot of things that I love about myself. That sometimes it's so easy to be hard on ourselves, to talk about the things that we don't like about ourselves, and it's not easy to celebrate ourselves. So I wanted to celebrate myself by writing me a love letter from myself to say, you know what, girl, you got this, girl. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, and you are doing a great job as yourself, as a mother, as a sister, as a friend, as a daughter. You are doing a great job. Don't be hard on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best that you can. And this is what I want each one of you guys to just take some time to say, what is it that I love about myself? You know, what do I love about myself? If you were to die, for me, these are the things that I want to hear people say. Well, I'm not going to hear them, obviously, but these are the things that I expect people to say about me. Because this is who I am. This is what defines me. So, I don't know. But all I know is I love me. And that's all it matters. Thank you, guys. So this is the love letter that I'll come back to it in 10 years time and just see how much I've grown, what I've changed, and the things that I loved, and add some of the stuff, because as we grow, we develop certain characters. But for now, there's so many things that I love about myself. I could go on and on, but I was able to capture those and to just say, girl, you rock. I love you. Thank you for watching. Peace out.